Hey everybody, Yuli here from projectlaptoplifestyle.com, and today I'll talk about how to grow your business while traveling. So I've been traveling for the last, I believe, 25 months already. It's going to be 26 months actually very soon. And in the meanwhile, I have multiple businesses. I have different projects I'm working on, and I managed to grow all my businesses. Some of them more, some a bit less, but all of them are being grown. I keep growing and I keep seeing the growth. And I'm pretty aggressive with my traveling. Some people go and live in a place for 3 months, they don't judge a place. Everyone does it differently. Me, I've been literally in 26 countries in those times. Sometimes I've stayed 1 week in different places, sometimes 2 days. Sometimes, yeah, I stay longer as well, but overall I'm moving a lot and I still manage to grow my businesses quite often. Now I see lots of friends who are either doing online marketing or also online business who don't really manage to do the same, and I see a lot of people. So in this video I'll share tips on what I'm doing, what works for me, and you can take whatever you want out of this. Even if you implement one thing, if it works for you, then it's great. It works for me, I implement it in my own life, I use them all, and my quality of my life really improved a lot, and my businesses are growing as well. So number one, especially if you're traveling and you're into traveling, long-term traveling, your business is your priority. It's above anything else. So this is what feeds you. You have to remember it. So if you get to a new place, a new country, sometimes some people just want to see around, see the new city, hang out for a few days, go to the beach, I don't know, do other things where it's so easy to get into it. But you have to remember, your business is above everything else. It may be your work if you don't have a business online. It means you have to prioritize your work first. So do whatever needs to be done in terms of your work and work on it, and then go out and have fun. Then go out and explore the city, the country, go and see some nature, go and see some touristic locations if you're traveling. You have to remember, your business feeds you, your work feeds you. So if you want to do long term, not something for 1 month, 2 months, but potentially for years, as I'm doing, we need to prioritize. And I always prioritize. Many times I'm come to a new place, and I may be just working for 2 days. I may just need to do some things for 2-3 days, and then I'll explore the city, I'll go to some touristic destinations. It may be that after a flight I have really something important to do, and I'll work for 1 hour afterwards, even if I'm really tired. Most times it's not like this, but again, it's really dependent on the current situation where you are. Most importantly, prioritize. It's what feeds you. Number two, study productivity. I would really invite you to be just a student of productivity and how to be more productive. I really believe in the 20-80 Pareto rule, meaning that 20% of your actions bring 80% of the results. Meaning that actually the results which will make you grow, the results will actually make you earn more money, they usually will not take so much time, and those are really small amount of actions which bring it. Maybe the 20% of the clients are bringing 80% of the revenue. Maybe the 20% of the actions are bringing it to 80% of the growth. And the 20-80 Pareto can be applied about everything, and I always look at it and I always try and focus on the 20-80. And if you focus all the time on the 20-80, you notice that you don't need too much time in order to grow and earn more money. Number three, plan your day. Planning is so crucial. I wasn't planning actually until a year and a half ago, and maybe a year ago. I wasn't planning on a regular basis. I knew about it, but I wasn't implementing it. It's one thing to know about something, but if you don't do it, you don't know it. Only after I started planning my day every single day in the morning, I really started having much more clarity of what to do, and I even got much more productive. So even if I have a crazy day, for example, I'm flying around because I'm traveling, I know I need to leave my home at 12, let's say I have a taxi, then I have a long flight and another trip, and I have a crazy day. I won't have time to work. So I know I have 1 hour in the morning to focus on work in this day, for example. So even in this day, I'm gonna plan my day. And I'm gonna make another video on how I plan my day, but in this planning, I really try and focus on what I wanna do, what is the most important, why I wanna do it, and just go do it. And this makes you tackle the most important actions instead of just doing random things. So planning your day is crucial. Even if I have 1 hour in a day, I'll plan it, I'll spend 10 minutes on it if needed, 5 minutes, and I know my 1 hour will be much more productive. Number four, email. Now what about email? Don't open email first thing in the morning. I know sometimes I still do it, I'll be honest. I know many others are doing it, but if you start opening your emails, you may start replying to some random things, and you may be doing things that are not necessarily important. So don't open email first thing in the morning. Wait for a few hours, nothing will happen, and open it usually later. And this will allow you to focus on priorities, things that are important, things that will allow you to grow. Email is usually not what will allow you to grow. Yeah, if you will be on email all day long, maybe you'll see some growth, but if you'll do other higher priority and leverage tasks, you will grow just much more faster. Number 5, listen to podcasts. Now, if you're asking how podcasts came in even relevant, then if you'll study the most successful people in the world, they all read. Successful people and leaders read on a regular basis. Now, podcast is a type of reading. You ingest information into your head. Podcasts can be also audiobooks. You can actually have autobiographies and books in an audio format. So it's a great way to take information. Now, if you're going to travel a lot, meaning you'll spend time on the road, it may be a flight, it may be a train you're taking, it may be a bus, it may be a taxi. During this time, you're sitting or standing, you have nothing else to do, listen to podcasts. Just put some earphones, load up your phone with plenty of helpful podcasts. And I think it's crucially important because podcasts and books is feeding your brain, and this will allow you to grow your business, to get more ideas how to do it. And it's rarely you'll really grow only by working all day long, and podcasts for me is so crucial. When I travel, I always have a bunch of podcasts on my phone, and I just listen to them all the time in a flight, if I'm taking a taxi, whatever it is. And especially if I'm moving around a lot, I can notice I can ingest literally hours and hours of podcasts in such a day. And this information allows me to grow, which in return allow me to grow my business. Number 6, I want to mention here, and workout. Workout consistently. Now, this is not related to work, but I still believe it is. Richard Branson was asked one time what is his number 1 secret for productivity, and he said working out. So if Richard Branson says something, maybe we should listen to him. And he said that it allows him to bring up a few more hours of a day only by working out. And I'm working out consistently, and this allows you to stay healthy because flights take toll of your body. If you're doing it, you noticed. Moving around a lot, changing locations, takes toll on your body. It's actually very tolling. You need to relax, you need to chill, you take a vacation after such a things. When you work out, you take care of your body and you have more energy. It will be easier to restore your body after flights, after long roads, and after long days. And this will allow you to make sure you work on a consistent basis and put in the hours rather than getting sick. So working out, I think, is really, really crucial, and it will translate into growth because it will probably mean you have more hours in a day, you'll be more productive, and you can grow your business. So that's how to grow a business. Tip number 7, how to grow your business while traveling, is delegate, outsource, and partner up. Now, you don't have to do everything in your business. Don't try to take all over the world by yourself. If that's the case, maybe it's not. Look into having partners, maybe business partners. So each one have different responsibilities in the business. This allows you to also take time off for travel because you know you can rely on someone else. So business partners is really crucial. Employees and outsourcing and delegating is really crucial. You want to delegate and outsource as much as possible, and you want to have a well-oiled machine for whatever business you have. This will mean your business can grow while you travel, because if you have a well-oiled machine, you have employees, you have systems in place, even if you travel and you have some days or even you have a week off, your business can still grow in this time. If you, again, you have all the proper systems and employees in place, and then you don't need to burn fires or you don't need to do specific things. And then you can actually see like the business from the top, from above. You're not working in the business, you're working on the business. And if your business is growing when you're not there, this is a great place to be, because this means you can also travel more, or alternatively, you can just focus on the higher leverage things, working again on your business, not in your business. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have someone who is traveling and you think he can benefit from this information, please share the video with him. Don't forget to subscribe below to the channel, project.lifestyle.com, and take care, and I'll see you in the next video.